Good morning, guys. So I set my alarm for 6 and it went off and I kind of got up, but didn't quite work out like I had wanted to. I fell back asleep. I think it's gonna take a little while to get back to where I was as far as waking up in the morning, which is a shame, you know, but I'll work towards it. We'll get back there. It doesn't help that my neck is in so much pain, you know, like it's very difficult to like get up and want to exercise because usually the morning is when it's the most painful. I know any of you guys that have any sort of like chronic pain, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Something about when you first wake up, it's just like super, super achy. And then as you go throughout your day, it slightly gets better. Like last night, I was feeling a lot better. Like it still hurt, but it was, you know, manageable. But in the morning, it's just absolute terrible. I think part of why my neck pain is extra bad is because not only traveling, but even before that, I was like kind of feeling on this side instead, is because I had brought my laptop back into my bed, which you guys know I had taken it away and I was putting it away at night. So I'm gonna get back to that just because I guess like when I'm doing stuff in bed, it probably makes my neck not so happy. So gotta stick to staying at a desk and doing it that way. So I gotta work on that too. We've got a lot of things we gotta work on. I did fill my supplement container, so I'm gonna get back on that today. My birthday's coming up. I had all these big plans for my birthday and like the whole last minute surgery thing kind of like threw a wrench in everything. Because a lot of things that were on my list were things that I can't do because of my surgery. So that sucks. But that's life. You make plans and they don't work out. And then very rarely sometimes they do. So it's raining and I had left my hair dirty because I was going to bathe the dogs because I believe it's been about a month. I think I bathed them right before my surgery. And they're stinky and dusty, and it just started raining. Maybe it'll stop so that I can bathe them. So I've got about 4 hours before I have to go to work, so I'm gonna do some editing and yeah. All right, even though I didn't want to do it, I did it. I bathed the dogs. They're squeaky clean. The rain basically stopped to kind of like a sprinkle and the sun had come out. It's officially stopped raining now, of course, after I bathed them, but it's okay. They're bathed. Not really that thrilled. Not upset, but kind of indifferent, I guess. He's the one that's very, he feels betrayed. He feels just unsure about life. I laid that towel over his bed so that he wouldn't, soak his bed up, even though, like, I did towel dry him. And he proceeded to, like, fluff up the towel and, you know, put it where he wanted it, but that's okay. Look at the face. He's like, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? It's crazy how like dogs get gray hair. Like the black side of Luna's face was pitch black when I first got her, and now it's like salt and pepper. And now she's gonna proceed to sit all funny. So while I was bathing her, that's when I really realized, like, yeah, she's overweight. As I'm like rubbing her, like I could feel this like layer that you don't feel on Hugo, like just layer of insulation. I know I laugh about it, but it's actually a very serious thing. Having a dog overweight is not good. Every pound of weight is on them is way more than it would be on us. It puts a strain on their body and stuff, so I really need to get on it. We've been very, very diligent as far as her food and his food, making sure she's not eating his food as well. And we reduced her food a little bit because of what I saw on, you know, since we had changed the food and now she eats the same food that Hugo does. Luna, she's like rubbing herself on the walls. She's pulling a Hugo. I was kind of just feeding her like the same amount that we feed her with the other food, but I looked up the feeding guidelines and the range, because they always give you a range. It kind of dips a little lower, so we're going to reduce her food a little bit, up the exercise, just because 10 pounds is a lot. She needs to, like, if once she gets down those at least 5 pounds, then we can kind of feed her a little more or whatever. Obviously we don't want her to get too thin, but she definitely needs to drop the weight. So yeah, so she's rubbing herself, like I hear her rubbing herself all through the hallway. Okay, I'm going to shower. I'm thinking, because tomorrow will be a week since I washed my hair. Tomorrow, well, actually tonight is a week since I washed my hair. So what I'm gonna do, and this is gonna be gross to a lot of you guys, but you guys know I wash my hair once a week. Because I'm just going to work and like, what else? I ain't gonna see anybody there, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just going to put my hair up in a bun for a ponytail because I haven't done that yet. Usually I do that on the last day. That way my hair will still be dirty tonight and I can take the dogs for a serious walk. So hopefully my neck's feeling a little better. It's already kind of feeling better. I'm telling you, it's like when I first wake up, it's like the worst. So we'll probably do that. Call me gross or whatever, but Luna needs a walk. It's also been a week since her last walk because I obviously went out of town the next day, and since I've been back, it's just been a whirlwind. I still haven't unpacked. I've unpacked some of it. I unpacked my makeup. I unpacked the suitcase with all the makeup that I had gotten back. But the clothes part is the toughest part for me, unpacking the suitcase. I think my last trip, it took me like a month, I think, to fully unpack. I just like take things out of it as I need it, and that's terrible. So I'm gonna get back to what I need to be doing. I've got like 2.5 hours before work, so a good amount of time. So I'm going to shower, wash my face, and yeah, I got yesterday's vlog uploading, so that's good. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. So I'm heading to work. I will see you guys later. Hey guys, I am back from work. Man, I wish I would have photographed this look or filmed it or whatever because I got so many compliments today about like this look. And it was just one of those things that kind of just like put it together. But even like what I was wearing, everybody loved everything. Even though my hair was disgustingly dirty, they liked the bun, you know, made it work. We had a toad incident. Sorry, I had to eat and then change. I will tell you guys about the toad story later. Right now I need to take the dogs for a walk and do one of my Patreon community periscopes. Usually when I take the dogs for a walk, I get on Periscope and chat with my Patreon crew. It's a win-win. We get to chat. Also, there's witness in case I get murdered. It's a win-win. I think I might need to film this makeup look. I really like it. A lot. I'll be back after the walks. You tired, honey? Everyone got their walk. Luna, of course, we walked her. Of course, I walked Luna a lot longer. But Hugo still got a walk. You tired? Good girl. Okay. I'm going to finish up the toad story and then I will get to bed. Well, shower, take off my makeup, except not. So, when I got home, it was still kind of light outside. It was like dusk. I don't know what lipstick looks like right now. Okay. So I let the dogs know. I didn't even think anything of it. If it's nighttime, I go out, I check to see if there's frogs or whatever. I mean toads, because toads can be poisonous to dogs, especially this one particular type of toad in South Florida. I don't know what that toad looks like, so any toad or frog to me is a problem, so I just keep the dogs away. So I let them out because it was still daylight. And usually they're not out during the day. Usually if they're out during the day, they're lost. Like, it's very rare for whatever reason. So I let them out and they're just kind of running around, which they usually do. They'll like play and stuff. And Luna comes inside and I go to get Hugo. And I see him staring at something in the grass. And it's a freaking massive toad. A toad that I've never seen before. It was like black and yellow. Bright black and yellow. Never seen anything like it. So terrified. It was crazy. So I grabbed them inside and I'm freaking out because I'm like, they were outside, this toad, and Luna usually sees everything. And Hugo was just like staring at it, but not like doing anything. He was like maybe 5 feet away from it, just staring at it. It wasn't moving or anything like that. And I got them inside. I freaked out. I got the hose and I like sprayed it until I got into the canal. It was all intact, so it's not like they attacked it. And so I was freaking out and I looked at both of them and none of them looked like they were drooling or anything like that, but out of the both of them I was like, Luna is the more likely culprit to get into trouble. So I like coaxed her outside with the hose on, which she was not interested. She's like, I don't want another bath, no more baths. But she's so like, even if she doesn't want to do something, she listens to me. Hugo's more stubborn, so she like came outside and I like hosed her mouth off, because that's what you're supposed to do, just in case. And I mean, they're both fine. The thing with toad poisoning is death can happen within an hour, like super fast. And usually you see symptoms within seconds. So I've been monitoring them and they've been fine, but I was freaking out because I looked up the poisonous toad and that is the poisonous toad. Granted, every single toad has like toxins in it, but this particular type of toad is the most toxic. I'll tell you guys the name of it. It's called a marine toad. I'll show you a photo. Great, I broke my tripod again. Looks like that. I didn't see the front of it, but like the back definitely looked like that. Crazy. Okay, broke my tripod again. So I'm gonna call it a night because that's it. I should get super glue and see if I can fix this thing. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is less exciting. Bye.